Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all having a great day and a great Monday. Donald Trump fears the drones. He has actually come out and made a public statement that he had plans of traveling to New Jersey this week to spend a few days at his New Jersey golf club. He has canceled all trips to New Jersey and says he's going to stay away from that. Think about this. A man who's got Secret Service, private security, president-elect that will be sworn in just 35 days says, I will not be traveling there. He says the United States military knows exactly what they are, but for some reason, they're not shooting them down. And he says he does not believe the stories that we are getting. Before I get into that, I got to give a big shout out to Verity Metals. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tired of the Fed, the big banks printing trillions of dollars, backing it by nothing, sending it overseas to fight wars that have nothing to do with you, then they tax you to oblivion to pay back their printed money. This is where physical gold and silver comes into play. This is constitutional money. Verity Metals protects your IRA, 401k, retirement plans, and cash savings, and you can get free silver on qualifying orders when you tell my good friend, the owner of Verity Metals, Matthew Geiger, that I sent you. Go to veritymetals.com or call him 480-717-9081. Links down below in the description. Let's get right into it. Trump cancels his trip to New Jersey golf club after drone sightings. The government knows what's happening. Something strange is going on. And there's a video of him actually talking about it, and I want us to watch it.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people. And they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
We
Want to know the truth. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you?
So with that, I want to start off with his final statement. He was asked, have you received a briefing? Because the president-elect gets all the briefings that a sitting president gets, except he doesn't have power to give a command yet on what to do or how to react. And he says, I don't want to comment. I think he knows exactly what the government knows, except he wants the government to come out and tell the people the truth. The current government in power right now for the next 35 days. That's number one. So he knows. Number two, he says, I'm not going to New Jersey. So one, we know that Trump knows what they are. He's getting security briefings, just like any president does. He's president-elect. He gets all the briefings Joe Biden does every morning. Number two, he says, I've canceled my plans to New Jersey. That means whatever it is, it's dangerous. And it's bad. And it's not good news. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 35 days until Trump is our commander-in-chief. Pray that we get there safely. I'm going to show you one more thing. I think there's this post going around on Twitter. I actually shared it. I'm going to read it to you. This is from somebody, their Twitter account is called Liberal Tier Creator. Breaking. A nuclear warhead has made it to mainland United States. One of 80 warheads left in Ukraine from the collapse of the Soviet Union was smuggled through Europe to the United States. The current administration was warned about this and paid it no mind. The drones, Americans, are ours and are flying at extremely low altitude to scan for nuclear payload. The United States government would lie about the origin of the drones, then admit they let a nuclear weapon, dirty nuke, end up in the suburban America. That's right. Intel suggests that if not recovered, they fear it may be used on either Christmas or New Year's in the greater New York area. As to whether this is due to incompetence of the Biden-Harris administration, an intentional decision to allow this to happen is unknown. I personally find it funny that Obama's produced the Netflix movie Leave the World Behind less than a year ago. Stay safe, resist tyranny. Pray. Believe in the Lord, trust in the Lord, and pray. I honestly, if an administration were to allow something like this to happen, it would be the Biden-Harris administration. I mean, those people are sick, they're psychos, and they're weak. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment letting me know what are your thoughts. What do you think about all this? I love getting your guys' feedback. MAGA.